Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So a while back, I don't know, months and months and months ago, I said that I would, I asked for people to request drawings from me with the intention of drawing them and having that be its own little video. And that's what this video is. My Twitter has been deleted, so if you go to my, I have links to it. It's linked on my channel. If you're a person who followed me on Twitter, and you're seeing this, hey buddy, hate to break it to you, but I'm not on there no more, because I said I was going to throw a brick at somebody's head, and I guess the fucking PC police, we live in this George Orwell 1984 world, and so the PC police got mad that I threatened to throw a brick at somebody's head, and so I'm no longer on Twitter. I have a new Twitter, Wilson TV YT, but I am just not going to be on that hardly ever. I just don't need to. Nobody watches any of my stuff, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really have an audience of people, and even if I did, it'd have to be pretty big to justify a Twitter.
I have a total... Actually, there were 5 pictures, but I have 4 on my phone right now.
Yeah.
One of the pictures, somebody was like, could you draw Ryuk from Death Note? And so I did.
Yeah.
That was really cool. In the original, I was like trying to make some sort of analysis of Death Note. I was trying to do an epic analysis.
Yeah.
And I have a very crudely edited version of that on the second channel. It's quite bad. It's very epic, but it's not really so silly. It's just sort of a drawing of the character he wanted me to draw. And, maybe a little bit cringy. Anime is a little bit cringe, so I was sort of cringing out a little bit. Another request I got was Big Bird. Really, these requests are quite bad. They're quite bad requests, I would say. But one was Big Bird. I did not put very much effort into drawing Big Bird because it's fucking Big Bird. I just sort of...
I don't want to be mean to the person who asked you to draw Big Bird, but, it sounds like you got a bot that, just put in a random generator.
Yeah, just like a fucking random generator.
Yeah.
Draw Big Bird.
Draw Big Bird with big cock.
Bird. It's like whenever people hear that you can draw, whenever somebody figures out that you can draw well, and they're just kind of stupid and they're like, draw a chair. It's like, do you honestly want me to draw a chair for you? Is that what you want me to do? Yeah, I want to see if you could draw a chair.
I have a story from high school.
Yes, I can probably draw a chair.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, go on.
Okay, so I have this story in high school, and you brought it back up, but maybe once or twice a year I'll remember it, and I just become ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
I sat next to this girl in my language arts class and everything, and she saw that I was drawing. She's like, "Whoa, that's really cool," and I was like, "Thanks, I did it myself," or something stupid like that, But I was like, "Thank you," and she was like, "I've always had this idea that I wanted someone to draw because I can't draw," and I was like, "She's like, do you think you could do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can try."
It's Sandy from SpongeBob, except she has a massive penis, and the foreskin is eating a car.
Exactly. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But it was basically a picture of, it was like, she was like, "I want this picture where this girl, she looks happy and stuff on the outside, but on the inside she looks really sad." And this person, I was not friends with this person, but she kind of just revealed this whole thing about how she sees her mental psyche to me, a random guy that she went to school with.
I might seem like a happy little princess,
but on the
inside I'm a dark emo bitch.
Yeah. But she asked me that at April of my senior year, and I just completely never got around to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like she probably said it, and then like probably the next day was like, oh, I don't want that to come into existence. So it all worked out in the end. But
Yeah.
I probably tried like one time. I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, wait, I have no idea how to fucking draw this.
Yeah.
So I just gave up.
Yeah. I mean, lots of people were like, "Hey, can you draw me something?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I
Yeah.
just didn't do it. This one guy wanted me to like, "Hey, Wilson, can you draw an entire Walking Dead comic for me?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess." It's like, you want me to
You
draw an
actually did.
entire fucking comic book for you? That's an
I want you to-
insane thing to ask.
Yeah. I want you to take the entire first compendium of The Walking Dead and draw it in your own
Yeah,
style.
and it's like there's literally already a comic that exists. It's right there, dude. I didn't even show you. This is the Big Bird, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go
Wow.
ahead, get a bigger image. Sort of looks like a critter from the movie Critters.
Yeah. What other pictures do you have? Do you have more?
Yeah, I have several more. I have three more.
Okay.
So the next one, somebody asked me to draw like a Minotaur with dildo swords,
Ooh.
which is like, "Oh, Wilson, please draw me a random Minotaur with
Yeah.
bacon dildo swords.
Yeah.
Oh, please, it would be so epic." This is what I came up with. That's a person who's scared of him, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And I just gave him jeans. I didn't really have like an idea in terms
Yeah.
of like, I didn't want to draw weird Minotaur feet. Just sort of epic, I think.
Yes.
You know, you got any Minotaur stories?
Me? No.
Iconic.
I remember reading Percy Jackson about the Minotaur.
Okay, so the next two are political. They're suggested, I know, by the same person.
Mhm.
And he's probably one of the people who listens to the podcast. Probably one of the few people who listens to the podcast.
I will not talk shit about you yet.
Well, you know, maybe you might. You might
Okay.
some. I
Be
don't know.
prepared.
So the first one he requested was for me to draw an alt TikTok Pete Buttigieg.
Alt TikTok.
So you know, I mean, just basically like what the kids are wearing these
Yeah.
days. What me, a child, would wear if I was hip with the style. Is sort of what I drew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty accurate.
I am impressed.
It does. I think I managed to capture Pete
You captured
Buttigieg.
his face quite well.
Yeah, and I gave him the fucking shaved head
Yeah.
that he had. Like, that was so good. Ah, that was so fucking awful. Because, like, you could just see through it to his
Mhm.
bald fucking dome.
His big.
It was
chrome
great.
dome.
Whenever I looked up, because, like, I wasn't exactly sure what it was whenever I got the request. And so I looked it up, and, like, one of the top results was, like, some chick wearing a shirt from the 1998 Godzilla movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Everything's just fucking repeating.
Are there any more pictures?
There's one more picture,
Which would be
and this one was draw from the Capitol riots. Draw the guy sitting in Nancy Pelosi's chair, except he's Antifa. What an epic! That is so epic. This is why I didn't fucking try very hard. I just drew over the guy. And he's like a Biden guy. I drew him as a Biden guy.
yeah.
I understand that would maybe the Antifa people wouldn't like that.
You should have just drew him as like a really obese man.
Really obese, the obese I feel like they're all very lanky though.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
They'd probably be like, "You're trying to make fun of us, but it doesn't work." Oh. You should just draw like a fucking.
You think that fat phobia will get to me?
I don't eat. Antifa.
It's not cool that you would make fun of my body weight. Yeah. I mean, like, that would just not... I mean, like, Antifa's like an anti... movement. It's like it's a movement that is anti another movement.
Mhm.
Like, they aren't like... they don't have any sort of political program in any meaningful way themselves. Like, they're radical in that they are violent. They violently oppose,
Everything.
the alt-right people or whatever.
Hey, again, comment down any drawing requests you want to do. Who's a little baby? Who's a little baby? Little baby I'm lifting into the air. whose little baby that I'm lifting into the air, spinning around until they throw up? You are. You are. Like, comment, and subscribe. You little stupid baby. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I'm done.